Okay, here we are again. I took this thing apart yesterday, so yeah, I know the conduit lock nuts aren't on there. They will be. After I get all this thing settled and I know where everything's going to go, I'll do all that. So that wasn't like that last night. I went to work out in my shed. My shed building add-on, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And there was no power out there because it's on this same circuit. So these were not wired like this. They're wired like that now because now I have power out there. So there's one black to one red and another black to another red. So if you can see that, that's how it is. Now that makes it work. I haven't touched those here yet, but that runs power, I don't know if it's underneath there or where, to that building right there. That little thing he built, that himself too. I suppose people tell me, oh, you shouldn't be working out in there, it's not safe because oh, he's not a licensed contractor, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. I don't know where the power comes into this building. That thing's a little solar deal, don't worry about him. But it goes into there. Ta-da, that's where we lift weights. Yay, fun. Okay, so that powers, the power to this building comes from over there by the pool pump. Alright, ignoring all of that now, well, now that we've established all that, I have that pump that goes from this wire to that box. It has 3 wires. 2 are black here, 1 is the green ground, which is back there. That's all hooked in. That then, I'm being told, should go on poles 4 and 2, which are called the loads according to the wiring diagram. So there and there. Okay, great, I can do that. Where these guys go, according to what everybody's telling me, is poles 1 and 3. So there and there, because that's pole A, that doesn't count. Now, everybody's mentioning a neutral or a white wire. There is the white wires, but they were not hooked up to anything in here. Those were not wired. They were wired together like that before. So I just wired them back like that again. I don't know if those do whatever they do over at the shed over there. Maybe so. Anyway, those are all controlled. That plus the shed over that way is all controlled from, yes, I just bought this house, by the way, those 2 breakers right there. 20 amp, I don't know if it's going to focus on that right there. So does that mean, because those 2 are not connected by the bar, I understand the concept, that this is a modified one of those? That he has wired up that building and that pump as though these 2 are one of those? Or am I missing something that I don't know about electricity? These 2, either one of them being off, gives me no power to the shed over there. If I have that wired up currently the way that I do, with the reds to the blacks the way that I do over there, that building works just fine. That's my kid waving at you by the water slide. That works just fine. With either of those, when these 2 are on and those wires are connected that way, the shed gets power. But if I turn this one off, the shed power goes off. If I turn it on and I turn this one off, the shed power goes off. So either one of these not on, the shed power doesn't work. And I'm assuming that half the power then that goes over there wouldn't work either. Anyway, that's what I got so far. Thanks for all your help so far. If I'm in over my head, I'm willing to admit it. But I just figured that this can't be rocket science. Thanks.